What's going on, guys? It's Nando back with another video. Man, I love making these things, especially when I haven't talked to you guys in so long. Okay, let's get right to it. So today's video is going to be about this. You see this? This is the Sony, or these are the Sony WH1000XM3, whatever. These are basically Sony's flagship headphones. Y'all see these things? Look how beautiful these things are. Y'all see that? Y'all see how beautiful that is? That is, look. Also, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the new look. I decided to go ahead and get rid of the old flappers on top of the lip, cut down the beard, you know how it is. So let's talk about these headphones. This is going to be an average user perspective. I'm not an audiophile. I don't know anything about bass and depth and mids and highs and lows. All I know is, does it sound good? Does it not? Does it last long? Battery life? Is it comfortable? Is it not? That kind of thing. That's what we're going to talk about here. There's tons and tons of reviews on these headphones already on YouTube that break it down a lot better technically than what I am going to. However, I definitely wanted to make a review on these because these have been a pleasant surprise. Let's start off with the overall design of these headphones. As you can see here, these are their gray or beige, is like I like to call them. These, to me, they look almost like a cream color. Sony sells them in black, and that's it. I prefer them in black. Couldn't find them in black, so I settled with these colors. Okay, so that's that. Design. Pretty much the same as Sony has had them from the first and second generation. I actually own the first generations, but I don't use them often, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that here in just a second. Now, packaging. I'm obviously not going to do an unboxing. It's a box. Again, I'm late to the show with these headphones, so you can watch other reviews on that. But you do get a case in which you can put these inside. Inside the case, you're going to get your USB-C to standard USB cable. This is an extremely small cable. You're going to get a airport connector thing, so you can hook this up to your chair in a plane. And then you're going to get a standard 3.5 millimeter cable, so if your phone still maintains its headphone jack, in other words, if you're not an iPhone user, you might have some luck, especially if you're rocking a Samsung device. So you got that. And then Sony obviously loves to let us know exactly how we should fold the headphones, and that's part of something I'm going to complain about here in just a second. I actually can't stand the way Sony likes to fold their headphones. Okay, so that's everything that comes with it. What do I like about these headphones? Number one thing I like about these headphones, obviously, noise cancellation. If you go across Google, research these headphones, you know that they're known for their noise cancellation. Probably top in the industry. That's how good they are. What's great about these headphones is that Sony has the app that goes along with it, in which you can adjust how active noise works, how passive, and then you can adjust everything about the headphones in terms of like making it tweaked for your own preference, right? More bass, less bass, this, that, and the other. So these headphones are fantastic at canceling noise. These headphones are really good at sounding great. Every time I use these, I feel like I am in my own personal studio. I super enjoy them. What else do I like about these headphones? Comfort. With the first generation Sonys, the comfort sucked. After about 30 minutes, my ears hurt, ears were sweating. Second generation seemed to have improved it just a little bit, but the third generation, these actually did a great job. I don't know if the camera captures this real well. This right here, this art, much more pronounced, meaning it sits on top of your head much better. It doesn't necessarily cinch down on your head. It kind of just hugs your head, which makes these last and feel so much better over long periods of time. These are also lighter. The material used more plasticky all around, and then the cushions themselves seem to be a little lighter. Single-handedly, to me and for me, the biggest reason why I decided to give these a shot is because I heard that the comfort level was dramatically improved based on the first generation and second generation. If you're an audiophile, or if you're someone that has tried other competing headphones such as the Bose QCs, their flagship, you know that Bose are known for their comfort. Literally, the word comfort's in the name of those headphones. Personally, I'm not an earbud guy. I use AirPods all the time, more for the practical use of them, not necessarily for the comfort. I don't like on-ear because I feel like they're, for me at least, they don't tend to give me the best sound, nor do they tend to stay on the best because they're just on your ear. So over-the-ear has always been my preferred choice. However, with over-the-ear, you tend to have the issues where they cinch too hard, they make your ears sweat too much, and that to me has been an issue over the past few years, and that's single-handedly the biggest reason why I do not use my first-gen Sonys. And I apologize, I can't say the full title. Like, I hate the way Sony names their devices. So, design language, they're nice. I mean, these things aren't going to win awards for looking super cool. They look basic, standard, but they do have some nice touches, a little bit of like a gold touch. Those things look nice, but overall, these are pretty basic design language-wise, but comfort, super, super comfortable. And the way they sound really good. I mean, from what I've seen, from what I've listened to, my own experience, no issues whatsoever. I've lent these over to my girlfriend. She says they sound great. Some coworkers have tried them. They say they sound great. So there's that. Now, a couple things I don't like about these. I'm sorry. I don't mean to just sound like I'm jumping around, but I like to make these reviews from the dome. Literally, almost poked my eye out. Literally from how I feel, the last experiences I've had with these things. Battery life on these are phenomenal. They quote about 30 hours of battery life. I say they give you more, about 25 to 30, depending on how you're using them. But more importantly, if you guys have watched other videos of mine before, I love good battery. But these things charge super, super fast. Literally, 5 minutes on this thing gives you 5 to 10 hours of battery life. It's that good. So that's always a plus. Now, things I don't like. I hate that they don't fold right. Like, you can kind of fold them. Kind of. Like, look at this. That's how Sony shows you to fold this. Literally, keep one side open, close the other. It's a mess. It's a mess. They don't fold easily. You gotta, like, open out to... I don't know, man. They don't feel intuitive to put on your head. They don't feel intuitive to open and close. I sometimes just want to grab these, fold them up like some normal headphones, and be on my way. And I just feel like this is going to create some damage over time. Maybe it's just me, but if you haven't used them and then you look at the way Sony has their diagram here on how to fold them, then you know what I'm talking about. Things I also don't like about them. I wish that they allowed you to connect to multiple devices. Some headphones already do that now. These don't necessarily do that. I wish that the updates that Sony pushes out for these headphones occurred equally as fast on iOS as they do on Android. That has been an issue for me. I've been able to update these much quicker, for example, on my Android phone, but then when a new update was available and I was on my iPad was lagging behind. Obviously, that's a first world problem, but their updates aren't good across the board. And then there's been some rumored issues about how these handle in extreme cold. What extreme cold for you and what it is for me, that is obviously different, but obviously I've read some articles that using these outside in like 32-degree weather has caused some issues. So there's that. Do I recommend these? Absolutely. Who are these for? These are for someone who don't have headphones right now, who have really dated headphones, or someone who loves music and is an audiophile, is going to travel, and they know that this is a good, solid investment because they're going to last you a long time. Who are these not for? If you have the second generation of these, it's not worth upgrading to the third generation. If you already have some other headphones, QCs, etc., it's probably not worth the upgrade. And if you're someone who genuinely sweats in your ears or gets irritated over time of wearing headphones, these are probably not for you as well, because as comfortable as these may be, I'll say it again, I wore these for about an hour during my lunch break, and at the end my ears were sweating. I was uncomfortable, things that I wasn't experiencing when I wear and use my AirPods. Granted, my audio experience was nowhere as good, but comfort level matters a lot when you're enjoying and consuming media. It's kind of two-way street, right? So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about these guys. Do you own them? Will you own them? Do you have a competing pair of headphones? I've considered trying out the Microsoft Surface headphones. If you have those, let me know in the comment section below what you think of them. And like always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to have these linked in the description. If you're interested in purchasing them, hit them up. Anytime you make a purchase, it's free for you, but I get a small little kickback that helps me with my channel. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for the next video. Like always, peace, salute, and adios.